Alright, so from today's notes on slope point form, or point slope form, sorry, I'm going to do number 6. Okay, so here's number 6. The first thing I'm going to do is label what I have. This is xy, and my slope here is rate of change, that means slope, and it is -6. Okay, then I'm going to list what I have. I have my slope of -6, and I have my points x is 7 and y is -4. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write my formula for point slope, because I have a point and a slope, so I'm going to use point slope formula. Here's my formula. Now I know that I'm going to have to plug in m for slope, and I'm going to have to plug in the y1 and the x1. Everything else will stay the same. So I still will have y and minus. I will still have the equal sign here. I will still have this, the x, and the minus here. Okay? Now I'm going to have to plug in that I'm missing. So the m that goes here is -6, so I'm going to plug it in. The x is 7. Here's the x. The x will be 7. And the y is -4. Here's the y, so -4. Okay? My next step is to simplify the signs or clear any double negatives. For example, here I have a double negative, so I'm going to rewrite this whole thing to clear that. I don't have any more double negatives. Everything else is fine as is. So that will become +4. This is -6, x minus 7. Now I have a regular equation. I'm going to put my line down the middle, and I'm going to solve for y. My first step is going to be to distribute the parentheses. Okay? So I still have y plus 4 on this side. -6 times x would be -6x. And -6 times -7 would give me +42. Okay? So I still don't have y alone. Remember, that's what I want, y by itself. The only thing that's preventing the y from being alone is that +4. So I'm going to get rid of it by doing the inverse of +4, or the opposite, which means -4. So what I do to one side, I do to the other. And I'm going to line it right beneath the 42 because they're both constants. I'm not going to put it below the x because it's not an x, it's a constant. So after I do that, these cancel out. I have y alone like I want it. I have -6x, and +42 minus 4 gives me +38. And that's the equation.